I'm on my way to meet a woman who was once known as Ketty Amy. For her, those silly nights out soon turned into a full-blown addiction. Unlike Jack, she's swapped K-holes for Narcotics Anonymous meetings, but not before almost losing her bladder. So, how long have you been sober for, Amy?
4 months tomorrow, actually.
Wow, congratulations. Do you remember the first time you did Ket?
It was Ibiza. I actually got into it when I was doing seasons out there. It was a fun job. Me and my friends, we'd just do little bumps. We'd be silly. But it got to the point that I was taking it on my own and getting depressed from it.
And how much were you doing a day at that point?
At the height, I probably like 3 or 4 would be the maximum.
3 or 4 grams a day?
Grams a day, yeah.
Right.
I felt possessed by Ket, really. That's how I felt in the end, is that I just thought this drug's got a hold of me, which it did. And that's been me for the last 15 years.
Amy checked herself into rehab for 3 months to get sober, and she regularly comes back to the centre to speak about her current welfare. Are you Dean?
I am.
Matt, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
As with any addiction, every day is still a struggle.
Hi, Amy.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right. 4 months tomorrow.
Wow, massive.
I've had urges, I'm not going to lie. Like, I've had some feelings, especially like around that weekend mark. But then I sit with it and tell my addict to do one, and then I'm all right.
In your time together, did you guys ever discuss any of the reasons why we think Amy became addicted to Ket in the first place?
Yeah, we spoke a lot about self-esteem, like validation from people, me wanting to get attention from the boys, always struggled with my weight. But then it's mad that then I'd want to then replace those feelings with a drug that people call an ugly drug. You don't look pretty when you're taking ketamine. It's complete insanity, isn't it, really?
What would have happened if you hadn't stopped ketamine and you carried on the way you were?
I'd probably have walked in here with one of those bags with weed coming into it. No, but like seriously, it was literally at that point. I would have either crashed my car, I'd lost my bladder, like I would be dead. Had suicidal thoughts, but I'd never be able to do that to my family and like deal with that.
This is a question for both of you, but are there some people for whom it's possible to take ketamine as a recreational, casual thing and for it to not be a problem?
Yeah, but there probably are people that can take it recreationally in the same way that there's people that can drink recreationally. However, 1 in 10, 1 in 15, they lose all control. And the thing about ketamine is it has all the same consequences that the alcohol, the heroin and the crack, but they happen really quick. Like young people losing their bladders, some of them teenagers. So it's becoming an increasing problem. So, Amy, how are you feeling about moving forward?
Excited. I'm so grateful to have my family supporting me. So my mind's quite free, and I just feel great with that. Hopefully I'll meet someone and make sober babies because I won't be under the influence of ketamine. So yeah, I can't wait.
I really felt it being in there with Amy because anyone who goes to raves or parties has friends whom that could happen to. It's important to remember that it always starts as a fun drug. It always starts as an after-party drug or a rave drug. And it's really hard to tell when that recreational habit is going to turn into a serious problem. And it can happen to anyone. And if you don't speak to someone, then that problem can end up taking your bladder and possibly your life.